Hello everybody, welcome back to the High School Esports League. My name is Brennan Wright, coming at you live with some Overwatch. This is the HSEL Majors Season 1 winner. We're going to be having the GHS Vikings versus the JCP Rangers. It's going to be one of the earlier rounds of the seasons. Starting here, 1CP. All players. I do not believe we've seen any of these players on stream before, so this will be a new experience for all of us. Unfortunately, we could not have Marcel today. He was not able to make it to the stream, so I'll be casting again, of course, as I am right here. Looking at the compositions, it's going to be pretty standard. As of right now, of course, you know, it's very common to see teams teaming around. It looks like these are pretty set compositions. You'll be seeing a Reinhardt on both sides. Nothing uncommon. A Roadhog. Good map, especially when you have the massive pit around the entire side of the point. But enough about that. We're going to be getting right into the action right now.
Capture the objective.
We will be coming into the first point. Again, this is a best of 3 series, so first two maps wins. And both teams are going to be taking the same route to the point. A good engagement so far. It's going to be plenty of damage going out from this Junkrat. Gregdar picking up the first pick onto the Genji. That's going to be one of the DPS going down for the side of the JGB. And right now, Gregdar is doing so much damage getting in there. Now getting underneath. What's his counterpart? Going to be doing some damage to that shield from below. And right now, the point is open. Things looking very much in favor of the Rangers. Obliterating them, and look at this Gregdar. With the help of Alicia, actually pick up 2 for himself. What team? That is going to be the Rangers. Able to pick up the points. 15%. Gregdar is hunting. He wants these kills, although taking a lot of damage from the Tracer of Yoshimitsu. Not going to last long. He's going to be obliterated by the enemy team. Looks like he wants to get in, boost his team in. He's even looking for some of the potential boost. Not going to be quite seeing the Gladiators going to be going down once again. And the Rangers looking so dominant in this round so far. Gregdar messing up a bit there. Looks like he was knocked off. He tried to get himself up with his landmine, but he was not able to make it happen. We are still seeing what looks like the Vikings coming into this round at this point. Seeing so much damage being done by Disco Boat. Maybe finishing up Alicia in there. Dual Master boops Bird off the map. That's his 2nd or 3rd boop of this game so far, so he's doing fantastic. And that's going to be Vikings taking the point at 58%. Forced out of Disco Bolt. This is going to force him back on the point. He's actually potentially going to be finding some decent kills here. He's getting melted as Mora. A lot. Here comes the Soldier ultimate. Picking up a lot for himself. The Genji going to be going down in the end there. Lots of ultimates from both sides. Prince Kid going down as well. That is a healer off. And now it is going to be Rangers picking up the point once again. Unless Yoshimitsu can contest it, which he will not. Falling back to wait for his team. There will be a couple pushes left for the Rangers side, although right now it is getting very, for the Viking side, although so far looking very dangerous. Push coming out now, the Trace ultimate could do big damage, gonna pick up one, that's Gregdar going down. A big difference maker for the side of Rangers. And so far, Gladiator as well, picking up so many kills. The ultimates doing so well, obliterating the Rangers. Now Vikings have control of the point once again. Great push from them. So many ultimates used, however. We're going to be seeing the Rangers come up on some of the ultimates. Saw this. Already up in his ult. His team hovering around the 50% mark. Maple Leaf building up a massive ult charge there. Mora. Mora, that could be doing a whole huge amount of damage. Dual Master trying to get some kind of boost there. It's not going to be found. We're able to hold this team back. Finally, the tables have turned. The Rangers looking so dominant at the end of the game. Very good. That's going to be another potentially good trade roll. It's going to get shut down in the end. And we're going to be seeing the push coming out from the Rangers. That's going to be a good opening kill from Greyjaw with his ultimate. Although from behind, Yoshimitsu getting obliterated, turning around. Great Burb there with his Helix Rockets going to end the Tracer's attempt.
Come here and get refreshed.
Call up to Dual Master here, holding on, actually getting a boop. Sending a Lesion off the map, fighting another one! Dual Master is just running around, knocking people off the map at will. People finally go down the Burb, but looks like this is going to be it as the Soldier ultimate pops. Although here we go, the ultimate! Big old massive ult coming out from Solidus, wiping so many players, and it looks like it's going to be enough. This could be huge. Oh, sorry, that was from Elgram who got knocked down. Kofi's team's on 99%. We are going to be seeing the Gladiator here on his ultimate. This could be a difference maker. Taking out the D.Va. No, he will not take out the D.Va. The healing, keeping her and her mech there. And so far, his ultimate is going to be going on and on and on. Kills on both sides. This could bone Dual Master again picking up more kills. Up picking 2 for herself. Looks like this is going to be going in favor of the Vikings as it is only blue into the kill feed. Just like that, it's going to be game over as Vikings take round number 1 of the map.
Score 1-0.
What are we waiting for?
That is going to be 1 round away as the Vikings.
My ultimate is charging.
Map 1. Round 1 on map 1. 2 rounds to be able to take the map and 2 maps to be able to take the series. So they are not done yet. They're going to have to pick up 1 more if they want to be able to win this. And looking at how close that game was, it could go either way. Come out for the initial push on the point. We're going to be seeing a Reaper switch on the Gladiator. It was on the Genji previously. Yoshimitsu actually going to be rocking the Pharah. Could potentially find some good damage here as he's right behind the entire team. Nobody really to contest it. Burb could be doing something, although right now not doing the damage he needs to be doing. Gladiator picking up 1. And look at this, the Pharah melting the team.
The objective is
Just like that, the Vikings have immediate control of the point. And look at this, that's going to be a late respawn from Elysian. It's a great push from Yoshimitsu and the Vikings in general. They will have initial control. Yoshimitsu, he wants more. Pharah not going to be sitting around waiting for them to come to the point. He wants to kill as many as he can as quick as he can. Delay those respawns even further. He's going to be doing so much damage, building up her ultimate. Currently on 88%. This could be massive if he does the damage. Above, they don't even know where she is, I don't think. They're finally going to figure it out, it looks like, if they're going to start shooting at her. But so much damage being dealt by both these players. Look at the Reaper coming from behind. This is going to be huge. He's going to be pushed back, however. Ultimate charge, up to 77% of Yoshimitsu is going to be up on the ultimate. 42%, they're approaching the 50% mark on that point. Rangers gonna need to figure out something here. Broken Wrath 1 going to the Vikings. Here comes the ultimate. Yoshimitsu picking up so many kills, picking up only 1 for himself actually, as the rest of the team is so damaged. And he's gonna come in here to clean up more. He wants so much. He sees the rest. He knows where that player is going. He's gonna drop that right behind him and most likely get the kill. Not so far actually, it's escaping. It's gonna force Yoshimitsu off of that engagement. Mora actually of Maple Leaf actually gonna be escaping.
My ultimate is ready.
Well, look at this ultimate spread. We have Gladiator on the Reaper, Elkaram on that Ryan, the Prince Kid with that Mercy ultimate could be massive. And Elysian here in Maple Leaf, the only ones on the opposing side. We are going to be seeing, here we go, the ultimate coming out for so many teams. That Reaper is not going to find anything for himself, but it will displace the team. It could be good enough to hold. Although it looks like this is going to be the Rangers coming in and winning. There's so many kills, pretty much all red in the kill feed. Crit Kid getting that res. That's really all we're seeing. And Soldier has ultimate up, and he will be up on the HP. Perfectly feasible to punch it if he wants. And there it is. The ultimate of Soldier coming out, doing so much damage. Not yet to find a kill. He will be finding one on the Reaper, and he could find some more. Finding one. Not as much as he would have liked to do. And here we go. Next round. Finding so many. Yoshimitsu picking up 3 for himself. This looks like Vikings will be able to hold on to this point. And here we go, another fair ultimate. This could be another big one. Rangers now, it is their turn to do a lot of damage. Not as much as the Vikings did, but they are doing enough to potentially take this point and start their long road to winning this round. It looks like they will be able to take it. Yes, they will. Vikings finally pushed off of this point. 99%, however. All they need to do is take this in a single push, and they will not even have to hold it for any time. As long as they can wipe this Rangers team off of this point, they will be able to take the map. 2-0. Bring it to map number 2.
Schutzengel ist da. Haven't had enough.
Oh, let's break it.
Deep draw from both sides, trying to counter each other. Make sure that these Vikings are not able to get back on to they're doing a very good job so far. Again, all red in the kill feed. Not really much coming out from Vikings. They're struggling 48% as they're approaching the halfway mark. This again is looking like it's going to be such a close match. It looks like it was going to be an absolute stomp for round number 2 from the Vikings. Second guess my thoughts here as we're seeing the Rangers doing so well here, holding so heavily. Getting a bit aggressive here, pushing up almost into the spawn in the Reaper position. And look at this, we could be seeing Gladiator, who switched to the McCree, taking out that Pharah. Does have that Deadeye up, as well as Yoshimitsu on the Soldier ultimate there. Comboed with the Elkran. This could actually be a massive combo if they're able to land it. But here we go. Massive from Gregdar. Only able to pick up one as Gladiator is going to shut him down before he can do any more damage.
I've got you.
And here we go. Yoshimitsu on the ultimate. We're most likely to be seeing a Deadeye coming out as well. Yes, we will. Deadeye also out, picking up so many. And look at this. The Rangers have the point. That's going to be 99%. The overtime will run down unless Pharah can touch this point, which she will not be able to do. That will be map number 1. Going to the Gladiators.
Play of the game.
I'm sorry, Vikings, not Gladiators. I'm reading his name, I'm saying Gladiators. Oh boy.
Triple kill.
Fantastic play of the game coming out there. Let's move to map number 2. As we wait.
Epic.
Impeccable. Thank you. Thank you.
So map number 1 going in favor of the Vikings. Only one map away from taking this series now, as Rangers will need to win both maps in a row here to be able to pick up the series for themselves. I'm just waiting to see what the next map is, as I'm not actually sure. I didn't actually get the veto. So we're just waiting on that to come up, either them telling me or them searching it. And it looks like it is going to be King's Row, so we are going to be seeing a hybrid map coming out. So it's going to be interesting to see how these teams are able to adapt to a hybrid versus playing that 1 CP environment. A much more wide open map, much more to have to adapt to in terms of environment. As the card's going to be pushing, you have to find new angles to hold, new positions to have, the different environments, closed versus open, CQB versus open once again. So it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to be changing their compositions throughout, if they're going to be able to counter whatever the other team has to throw at them. We are going to be getting right into the game right about now.
Now entering King's Row.
We enter King's Row. Again, for those of you who are just getting here, Vikings winning map number 1. call. Rangers now down 1-0. They need to win both maps in a row here. They're not allowed to drop any more maps. They can drop rounds, but they cannot drop maps. And unfortunately, this is not a map that includes rounds. It's going to be purely based off of distance and however much percent they take of this point. If it comes down to only that, the Rangers here have to be sweating. Again, they need to win everything. They're not allowed to lose anything else if they want to be able to carry this on and win. As the Vikings, they have room for error. They can lose a map and come back and win another one, which is the benefits, massive benefit of taking the first map in the series. Looks like we are going to be seeing relatively the same compositions we saw last game. Actually seeing a decent amount of change from Rangers here. We're actually seeing some more changes. It looks like we're going to be seeing Discobo coming out
30 seconds.
on the tank there. Gladiator staying on McCree.
The government here has such a medieval view towards Omnic.
Come out and face me.
I am loving this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Sombra. Radar, here we go. We are going to be seeing the first push coming out right about now as we get to the first choke point. Radar going to be going invisible and blinking back. This could be very big if he's able to do some damage. Coming up from behind. Hacking the medkit and boosting Gladiator. Melting that shield. Trying to find something. There's going to be a gap in the shield. That's going to be... Not sure what happened there. The stun didn't go through, but he picks up one. Picks up potentially number two as the flanks are coming out from everybody. So much damage being dealt from every angle. Not sure what that charge was. So you can tell from boost. That's going to be Gladiator picking up another one. Looking for some more. Not able to find those picks. The rest of the team will. That is going to be the Sombra from behind, though. There's so many characters from behind. Greenled and Gragdar doing so much damage, and this is the surprise from behind. Could be very dangerous, but Rez actually able to come out. Gragdar's going to have to try to run away, and we're here seeing Yoshimitsu with the barrage there. Trying to take out Mora, who is currently in the ultimate, not going to be able to find anything immediately. Being trapped in the corner with the Roadhog. He was in his healing state, which allowed them to take him out with the efficient Gladiator. The Vikings able to hold for the first point. Being dealt out there. Now Kern with his fire strike is going to drop down Burb. That's going to delay the push.
I will not waste this opportunity.
He gets down. It's going to be very little damage in will be dealt with the rest he gets. Not much. All they have is Gragdar. He's flanking. Yes, they are. That's actually Yoshimitsu unable to fly. Surviving for now. And here we go. A big ultimate. Look at the combo. Taking out three. Burb dropping on Yoshimitsu, but it's too late. 3 players going down. Gragdar trying to do whatever they can. It's not going to work. Gragdar escaping with her life there, as it's going to be another great hold for the Vikings.
Damage amplified. You needed a death stop? My ultimate is charging.
We're looking at the Rangers. They're doing a decent amount of damage. They're not able to push through this defense. And with only a minute 15 left, they need to do something quickly. They want to have a buffer coming to the next round. Burb trying to find Yoshimitsu. Not able to connect the kills, and the Pharaoh will now be on. But here comes a big ultimate Gladiator. Picking up every single player on that team. Quintuple kill. Massive play from Gladiator. That is the play of the game right there. That is the most satisfying thing to do when you are a Reaper. It's an entire team, a massive kill where you just get into the entire team and just obliterate them. That is so fun to watch. Ultimate's coming out from both sides. Reaper behind. He's not done. He wants more. Although he's going to be right inside of that Mora ult. He wants to find that kill. And here comes the hammer down, doing a lot of damage. This could potentially be the Rangers picking up the kill.
10 seconds.
Finally able to take this point here with 10 seconds left on the clock. That's going to leave them with 2 minutes and 35 seconds total to be able to push this card as far as they can. Or, yeah, as far as they can
My
now.
ultimate is charging.
They will be able to go to that first point to add extra time. Only 2 minutes and 19 to do that now. Out.
Get behind me.
Position.
Clearing the area.
Reinhardt's pretty much inside of each other. He's just not willing to put down that shield. Trying to find something there real quick. It's not going to be found. The fire strike doing some good damage. Not going to be able to pick up anything at the moment, though. Yoshimitsu here on the ultimate could do so much damage. Once again, he has the positioning to do it. He wants to do it. He wants to find this Mercy first, however. Not able to connect the kill. He finds it. And there comes the ultimate. Picks up 1, 2, 3. And he's mostly going to be finding number 4. He's hunting for it. She's behind where she needs to be. So many massive ultimates coming from both sides here. Yoshimitsu hunting this Roadhog. She wants that kill. Does not want to let it get away. Although he will in the end. And that is going to be the Vikings taking the cart once again.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Do they not see the Pharah? The Pharah's sitting here undiscovered. That's going to be 1. 2 kills being picked up as Elysian tries to get the res. So many kills in blue. With 60 seconds remaining, this is not going to be an ideal push for the Vikings. Yoshimitsu jumping on the cart to stop the progress. Hunting down this Junkrat. He will be finding the kill. Yoshimitsu popping off right now, on fire. And the Vikings not really sure what to do. Yoshimitsu being found out by the second Pharah of Gregdar. But no kill from none of those players in that engagement. Gregdar does have the ultimate. He's trying to get them put together. Although he's going to be starting to be melted by the Mora ult. And a Gladiator potentially finding another one. Counter ulted by Yoshimitsu. I'm sorry, Gregdar. But speaking of Yoshimitsu, there he goes again, picking up 3 with the assistance of Ikram. And Disco Boat. So much damage being output by these Vikings players. And that is going to be end of round 1 of map number 2. Not the greatest push from the Rangers.
Score.
It's only just through that first choke point there that they're able to get that cart. And now, all the Vikings need to do is take that first point and push it just past where they were. It was 46.65 meters, as I'm seeing right now. Not as far as they would have liked it to be. But it is still something. Interesting to see the defense they pull out. We are going to be seeing Gregdar on the Mei there. Supposedly for the stall ability to be able to put up the walls, jump into her ice form. Go into the deep freeze and protect her and the point while the rest of the team is able to respawn and get to the point to assist her. Yoshimitsu out on the Widow, presumably try to find a pick in the beginning before switching to another character. Looks like we're pretty much going to be the same composition coming out from the Rangers side. Notably, no Reinhardt this time. They're going to be substituting that in for the Orisa on green LED.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Routing towards forward barrier.
Diva actually coming out from Disco Boat Gladiator on the Doomfist. They're changing so much up here, trying to catch these Ranger players off guard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
go.
Attackers incoming.
Potentially finding something is not going to quite come out yet. Yoshimitsu not able to land those headshots, so it's going to be all players alive in this fight. And here comes the wall. Potentially a first pick. Dual Master there is cut off, and that's going to be an early pick from Mei. A great job so far. As he picks up number 2, the shield going down to the wrong point. That is both the healers immediately down, and there goes the Doomfist. What is this? The Mei doing so much damage right now. Hunting tanks at this point. He is confident, and he does not care. He is so confident. He doesn't care about the tanks. He doesn't care about the health and the potential damage that they could output together against a switchy character such as Mei. He's going to go right in. He's going to try to hunt those kills. He wants to cut off more. He's able to cut off a few, although most of the team wasn't able to get through that choke point. The stun coming out finally. This should be him going down. He's going to survive once again. Regdar, you shouldn't be alive right now. He will eventually be going down. Gladiator coming in, finding some kills, doing what they can. This is not looking good for the Rangers. So far, it is going in favor of the Gladiators. Sorry, not Gladiators, Vikings. I read Gladiator, and I know there's Gladiators in this league, so I keep saying Gladiators. This is the Vikings. This is the point they have to push it to. We are going to be seeing them take the point. That's going to be an early take. They approach the second. No, I say that, but there will be a stall. Here's what I was talking about with the Mei. The stall ability coming out. Will it be enough, though? She will be pushed back in the stall. Just enough to let the team come back and not necessarily retake the point at this time, but at least be able to set up to defend because they have a long road ahead of them. 41 seconds on top of the 4 minutes on that clock, and they only need to push it 46.66 meters to be able to win. They're already at 16, 17, 18. They're pushing that so quickly. It's really not looking good. The Vikings so dominant so far. They're already on top of the end. They are just a few meters away. Less than 10 from being able to push anything. And here comes the big ultimate. High noon on the Gladiator as well as the D.Va. There's not really anywhere that they can run. And there's so much damage being dealt from the Vikings side. Is mutual. Gladiator will be going down to the Mei. Regdar again doing so much damage from behind. Will eventually be going down.
A speedy recovery.
Only
to
to
Roadhog. Attempting to ult there, and that is going to be it. Vikings rolling through, obliterating the Rangers on map number 2.
Play of the game.
Play the game. No surprise, Gladiator. You guys going to want to take a look at this if you missed it. Amazing play from them.
Quintuple kill.
Great play from the Vikings. The Rangers were able to hold on, just keep it so close in the first map, but unfortunately they were rolled over on map number 2. Vikings, a great showing from them. That is going to be the end of today's matches, as we are only on the Overwatch day. Nobody else is signed up. So that is going to be the end of today. I mean, again, great play from both sides. Every single player of that match was in that game. Unfortunately for the Rangers, the Vikings were just able to outperform and just dominated the competition. My name has been Brennan Wright, guys. Thank you for watching the High School Esports League. Be sure to check out our sponsors. You can see at the bottom right there. You can go ahead and hit that follow button if you want to be notified whenever we go live. Check us out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, all those fun sites. Instagram is another one. Follow us on there. Head over to our Discord. We're all in there, all the staff. Happy to help every one of our players. We just surpassed, I believe, 2,100 members. You guys can head into there, join up, have a fun there. You know, everybody's there to help. There's a great community involved. If you're an organizer, we have a specific organizer Discord. Be sure to join the main Discord. It's discord.gg/HSEL. Message a staff member. We can get you all hooked up in there. It's a great way to connect with college recruiters, other teams, other schools, whatever you guys may need. Our Discord is the way to do it. One last plug before I go. If you guys are feeling generous, you can hit that subscribe button. It is the standard Twitch sub. You'll be able to get some awesome emotes, early access to VODs before we release them on YouTube. You can see the emotes in chat right now. My favorite being Oof, although the one of myself, the VSN Watt. I know the caster in that looks amazing. I know it's me, but highly recommend that emote. Use it everywhere. But yeah. All joking aside, if you guys enjoyed it, hit that. If you don't want to, following is completely free. YouTube, again, free. Every VOD eventually shows up on YouTube. Usually about a week later, a few days later, whatever we may be feeling. There's really no set standard to that. But again, thank you guys for watching. My name has been Brennan Wright. You've been watching the High School Esports League Season 1 Winter Majors.